Leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are again. It's the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. That's what we'd like to call ourselves and use. All of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, also our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracy, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and Erlways, any and alls and alls and anys, and every one's of the females and males can be reunited back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact, reparatively of divine feminines, and reparatively with the ionate of the divine feminines and masculines equals. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings authorities of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and alls and anys and alls and everyone's that we have ever known, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact, including all our families and communities, reparatively of the divine feminines, reparatively divine feminines, masculines equally to the ionate, and all of the flora and fauna that Goddess God has given us to co-steward and appreciates. And so we says, Namaste, the divines with all Greeks, the divines with the yous and alls. And we says, Mikotuya Oyosi, Mikotuya Kosinarol. We are all related. We are alls and anys and everyone's related. And because anys and alls and not everyone's all related, because we know is that we are and because we know is because we know as we are related, we can become reunited again back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. And we also so Mikatuya or Yasin, and we also says the alliance with us, Greeks, the alliance with the yous and alls. We says Namaste, Baval, Chaim, Shalom, Mir Pache, Sol, Salam, Ubuntu, Chidkwe, Namaste, Services, Schlanzvag, Choose, Chaos, Dasvadanias, Ayanars, and all the languages and all the heritages the use on this and all our planets and beyond, because space-time is not linear. And so we also call ourselves, therefore, other names, such as co-white calf buffalo women's, co-changing women's, co-Iroquois, goddess clan mothers, in fact, co-sister cousines and co-cousin brothers of the clans and gens. We call ourselves co-sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kachinas, co-katsinas. We call ourselves co-ubuntus, co-rishis and yamayas. We call ourselves co-dagana, co-kalki, co-mamamari, co-ablishistras, co-onions buddhas, co-Zayoshants, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient language is simply used, translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? To reunite greatest kindness and wisdoms, now back and forth in circles, times, cosmic cookies, for heavens on this and also our earth. And therefore, we call ourselves other names, such as co-Essilarian, well, co-belonging new times, co-Cupids, co-Eroses and Psyches, Estroses and Estresses, that is, co-Aestresses and co-Aestresses, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50, promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, all the females and reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively, with the ionate, and connecting them to, and intertwining them with their ancient heritages of the Venusian and Marians, of Atlantis, of Thrace, and Ubuntu back and forth, and circles, times, mitochondrial Eves, and Vedics and Druidics and Moors, all the divine feminines and egalitarian societies, especially Magdalene era, and especially Atlantis and Thrace, and which was these of our said and Vedic. So that we can cancel shells and cans, calls ourselves the very real stargates, Atlantis, and all holy lands and sacred earth prisons of a very real first, but not last, but everlasting. Only first go first. Paradises for heavens on this and all earth, Stargate and Star Trek combined. And so it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurringly to open the Stargates and the Akashic records for reborns and risen humanities, reborn nativities and always risen springs humanities, but it's actually easily to accomplish via the New Millennial Golden Rule, which you can read at 50-50 now. .wordpress.com, and just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making SOs. You can also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. You use, and use. Because use, twos, cans, and shells and cans. Be Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General, Co-Secretary with us. And the only issue we have been concerned about is whether or not you and Louise would be silly and stupid to lose our incarnations. You have to come back again to do this from some other planet on the universe, according to our doings of good, not so good comical use. But actually, we believe we cans and shells accomplish this task. Here's now in contact with others in the cosmos, and so you can see our names and pictures there. That's all of them. You can see them, more of them, some of them, and read more. And we start genealogically with our great and grandmothers. First come first. Then equals are our current females, our families, and all the females, reparative of all the past generations since the patriarchy became a bad habit. And then equally, especially for this targets, our younger generations, our Elohaz and Elohims, circles and always females and males, at least circles and always, and here's the same number of our figures. Now it tells all, we'll say some of them. We have You're Gonna Say, Queen Esther. We have all the accused, of course, Goddess Clan Mothers, more currently Barbara Herschel, Lydia Costanza, Voluntary New Times, Virginia and Lydia Voluntary New Times. We have, of course, our Colby Cat Brooklyn, Merle Pearl, Patricia Sunflowers, equally Martha Marshmallows, Sophia, Laura, and Risiki Crickets, all these. We have all our Boots, we have Sislins and the Bats and the Lindas, and we have Sizzles and lots more than Josephine's and Joanne's and Elaine Gael's and Gaudes. We have, of course, our Lights families. We have Bonnie's and Sylvie's, lots more there. We have our Ellen's families. We have our Anne's and Hannah, Ellen's, lots more there. We have especially our beloveds, our Estrella and Libertia, our Venusians and Marians, our Intertwines, our Magdalenes and Nazarines, Estrella and Libertia and Estrella. That's her Harriet, Radiant Brave, Radiant Fan, it's her Harriet, traveling back and forth, circular, clear to curve, Julie, Jacqueline, Kirsten, Jeanette, Rose, Green, and Barbara, Granite, all the graces, Dorsey, seasonal, there's a list of the Wizard of the Sauce, Barbara's and Jenny's, lots more there. We have our Esther's and Rachel's, Rachel's, Rosal's, and Kyle's, lots more there. Lynn's, Leona's, and Jenny's. So we have Rachel's and Esther's and Esther's and Rachel's and Anne-Marie's and Julie, Anne-Marie's equals, Jenny's, Barbara's, Venus, and Vines, and our younger generations. We have our April's Arisen, Earth's Angeline, Rose Arisen, all sorts of Ada, Hesper's Ronald, Celeste, Stacey Anastasia, Mr. Swanee, so I wedding Lisa, our beloved of Sonia, Harvest of his Wesley, Ben, Shitty, John, Black, Channing, Vern, Blessings of the Bows, more to come, raise, always, all related, Estrolarities, Easterly Sins, La Leche, Parity, not Patriarchy, Past, Present, Futures.